the youth of Biafra, you people, I'm sorry to use this word, but most of you are cowards. You don't know your left and rights. If you know your left and rights, then most of the evil that's happening in your country, in your state, will not happen, because most of your governors are the pioneer of your problems. We know all what we are telling you. Most of your governors, most of the electorals, they are the problem you are facing. You have to face them first, so that they will come to the government and talk to the government. Then we say the right thing. You force them to say the truth. You must force them. You must force them to say the truth, because if you didn't force them, they will not say the truth. Why? Because they are getting a lot from the government than you. You are in Nigeria going to school, or you are in Biafra going to school, but their children are outside. Their children are there doing well. Most of them has a ghost account where they pack their money. Their fifth generation cannot even finish it. How do you expect them to say the truth where they say the road, where they know that the road will block? So it's time for you people to stand up, you people to say the truth. And anything is beyond, anything you can do to free the person that's saying the truth, you should do it, because our people want to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into their custody until the 2023 election, so that they will execute their plans. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. I'm telling you from the right source. If you like to believe me, if you like don't believe me, but you will see it happening. That is, if you did not rise up now, this is the time. Don't put yourself in a tight corner, because your great grandchildren are going to suffer for this. Thank you very much, Mr. Broadcaster, and Allah bless you. Thank you very much. That is the reason why you see, whenever animal is ruling the country, he will always rule it to left side. But my problem with your people is most of your people are very, very stupid. Your youth cannot do something that will provoke the government, because if your youth know that they love their leaders, they're supposed to show by example. But most of them went to home and sit. Even the other day we went to Abuja, I saw one idiot, one monkey was talking ill of your leader. But your people there, no one can take something and hit him down there. But if it is here in Arewa, I can kill him and go for jail. Why? Because even though your leader went to jail, today he has his family, he has everything about him. Today he was suffering in jail because of you. Why can't you do a little sacrifice to enable you to be free? And us will be free, because if you are free, we are also free. Fulani people will leave our lands. We will rule ourselves. We will rule yourself. We will do collective effort, or do three countries together. We can make something out of nothing. But our people don't have stupid. Your people are very, very stupid. Your youth mostly, they don't know their rights and rights. If it is here in Arewa, if such thing happen, we will vote everywhere. We will vote everywhere. Let them go and watch it. Shagubuni was negotiating with the bandits. But nobody has talked of him. Somebody that was not in the country. You went outside the country and catch him and brought him back. But you are somebody, you are with somebody in the country. You can't hold the person and you travel out of the country. Why can't we ask ourselves some questions? Now I want our people to stand up, and we will fight for our rights. No matter who is concerned, we don't bloodily care. You heard him say that we will be our own unknown government. This time, no mercy, regulation of ruling of the country. That is the reason why you see, whenever animal is ruling the country, he will always rule it to left side. But my problem with your people is most of your people are very, very stupid. Your youth cannot do something that will provoke the government. Because if your youth know that they love their leaders, they're supposed to show by example. But most of them went to home and sit. Even the other day we went to Abuja, I saw one idiot, one monkey was talking ill of your leader. But your people there, no one can take something and hit him down there. But if it is here in Arewa, I can kill him and go for jail. Why? Because even though your leader went to jail, today he has his family, he has everything about him. Today he was suffering in jail because of you. Why can't you do a little sacrifice to enable you to be free? And us will be free. Because if you are free, we are also free. Fulani people will leave our lands. We will rule ourselves, we will rule yourself. We will do collective effort, or do three countries together. We can make something out of nothing. But our people don't have stupid. Your people are very, very stupid. Your youth mostly, they don't know their rights and rights. If it is here in Arewa, if such thing happen, we will vote everywhere. We will vote everywhere. Let them go and watch it. Shagubuni was negotiating with the bandits, but nobody has talked of him. Somebody that was not in the country. You went outside the country and catch him and brought him back. But you are somebody. You are with somebody in the country. You can't hold the person and you travel out of the country. Why can't we ask ourselves some questions?
So you heard him quite all right. I heard him myself too. I thank this Hausa man for addressing this very issue. I agree with him to some extent, but let me tell him some few words. And I believe that after listening to me, you will share this video so that he can get to this Hausa man. He said Igbo youths are cowards. They are not. They are not. When this man understands the number of Igbo youths that have died, or Biafran youths that have died in this struggle, he will know that they are not cowards. If he knows how many of them that are still in prison, or those that had gone to prison before because of this struggle, he will know that they are not cowards. And presently, even as at that very day, our leader was brought to court, over 30 Biafrans were arrested. Yes, the governors are our problem, the politicians are our problems, that we know. And the same thing applies to them in the Arewa region. But I haven't seen anything that they themselves have done against their governors. We'll take care of them, like our leader said, that it's time for their own, and we'll take care of them. We know that our leader is in captivity right now, in the hands of the zoo government. Yes, we know that our governors or some of our politicians' hands are involved. Yes, but we will tackle them according to the way IPOB does its own things. That this Hausa man must understand. He went on as well to say that one Igbo guy, by his name is Ijele, was saying rubbish about our leader, and our Biafran guys didn't do him anything. If it were to be Arewa, they would have knocked him down. Well, that is the difference between Biafrans or IPOB and the Arewas. You see, IPOB is not a violent organization. IPOB does not, let me say, absorb critics. We listen to critics as well. This man has his own voice. That is his own concern. You know, IPOB use logic. We don't use force. We don't use coercion to convince people about Biafran restoration or Biafran issue. We use logic. And once you are convinced with the logic and the truth, then you yourself will be fighting for the restoration of Biafra. There are so many critics that are worse than this very guy, but today they are agitating for Biafra. So it's matter of logic, not matter of killing anybody. We don't kill anybody. IPOB doesn't kill. IPOB is a peaceful organization. We do things according to logic. Again, he said that if it were to be in Arewa, they could have burnt down everywhere. Because it's a sacrifice which we should have made for our leader, that if Biafra is free, they themselves will be free. So, my message to him is this. You don't have to wait for Biafra to be free before you free yourself. Again, since Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of Biafra, and you see Nnamdi Kanu as also your own leader, you would have equally done something to free him, not to wait for Biafran Youths. I thank you anyway for coming to Abuja to observe the proceedings that very day in court. But however, you haven't done enough in your own Arewa that are not cowards. You haven't done enough, because Nnamdi Kanu has been shouting that people should wake up. That Biafrans has woken up, Oduduwas have woken up. Where were you people? What are you people still doing? That is the question. Assuming that as Biafrans or Nnamdi Kanu is agitating, Yorubas are agitating, you people are agitating in Arewa, the issue couldn't have been as it is right now. It wouldn't have only been Nnamdi Kanu suffering in prison. You would have equally be that the government would have known that everywhere now is agitation. Just like he said that you are going to introduce your unknown gunmen. Do it. Let us see. Do it. Don't wait. What we need now is action that had any action from all over the country that has to liberate the indigenous people. So you don't need to wait for IPOP or Biafran Youth before you yourself will do something. Don't wait, because we are all suffering the same thing. I thank you for your concern anyway. I thank you for listening to our leader. I thank you for knowing it that our leader wants to liberate even you, the Hausas. So, but you also have to assist. You also equally have to do something to make sure that your leader too is out, being in Nandekano, who is now leading all of us. He's leading the Yorubas, he's leading the Arewas, he's also leading the Biafrans. So it's a responsibility for everybody, because he has opened our eyes from your own statement. So you don't only look up to Biafrans to be free before you yourself will fight to be free too. Let all of us join hands together to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is out of this Janjaweed government hand, because his freedom is freedom for all of us as well. We thank you so much. Personally, I thank you for your concern. Educate your Arewa people, wake your people up, because we've been waiting for you people to wake up. Can't you see that the Oduduwa has woken up? Can't you see that? We want to see similar thing in Arewa land, the indigenous people, so that we all would send these people, these invaders, out of our land. Then we'll all be free. All be free at the same time. This is what we expect you to do. Anything you think you can do to make sure that your people are also liberated, do it so that we can do it simultaneously. For sure, IPOB is going to do something about our leader being in detention, being held by the Janjaweed, for sure. Ours is well organized, because we look up to the leadership. From the leadership action, whatever thing they tell us to do, that is what definitely our people will do. Thank you for your concern. Bye-bye. And I hope that this very message will definitely get to you. It will get to you, it will get to your Arewa youth. You people should wake up. You people should be part of this struggle. You people should do something, because the Yorubas are doing something. The Biafrans will equally do something to liberate our leader. We know that our leader is in the hands of the lion, but they cannot eat him, because he's bigger than them. The IPOB or the Biafran youth, they look up to our leaders to give us instruction on what we have to do. I mean IPOB leaders, as it concerns our leader, because from the information we are getting now is that the Biafran agitation had gone to autopilot, a situation whereby it will have no control, and that is where we are looking for. Now you watch my next video, and then you will hear about this, what is going to happen next concerning our leader's detention. So please watch my next video. And my message to this man is this: we want to see Arewa people also agitating for self-determination. Then everything becomes very easy for all of us. We just want to see you in the street. We want to see you agitate. We want, just like the Yorubas are doing, so that Nigeria will not be history. I thank you for watching. See you next time.